Hi, this is Leung back grooving with you live. Wishing all of you a happy weekend. Hope you're enjoying either your Saturday or your Sunday. For me, it is in the middle of the Sunday afternoon, and because it's such a great day, I didn't turn on my ring light today, but just a few seconds before I came on live, the sun just started to do some crazy little things. So I don't know if the sunlight is going to hold for the remainder of this session, but if it goes a little bit dark, hopefully you don't mind. You can see that everything looks a little bit different today. You'll probably see things dim. You'll probably see things go a little bit brighter. But regardless, we are here today and we're hoping that you're having a great weekend as well. Now, for me, I am in the middle of a lockdown, but it is Sunday. And just so that you know, we always make sure that we enjoy our times, regardless. If you happen to be connected with me on social media, and I invite you to, especially if you are a member of the Groove community, I always want to do whatever we can to make sure that either you reach out to me or I reach out to you. We do whatever we can to ensure that we provide you with the best possible groovy experience as humanly possible. And of course, I always do everything in my power to ensure that all of you are having a great time. And of course, you're also having a great experience with Groove and everything along those lines, and that we're helping you to improve. But of course, if you are connected with me, which once again, I invite you to do so, you can see that even though we are in the middle of a lockdown, this is my own personal profile. Today, earlier this morning, we did have the opportunity to do some family workout, family exercise stuff. Make sure that you are staying healthy. Make sure that you're staying safe, regardless of where you are, regardless of what you believe in or don't believe in. Just ensure that you are having, the time of your life. Whether you're locked down or not, be sure to keep safe, be sure to keep healthy, and of course, do whatever it is that you can. But regardless, the reason why we are here today is not just so that I can share with you what to do with your time or what I'm doing with my time. This all has to do with the big parts of why we are here in the Groove community in the first place. As you know, as part of Groove, we do what we can to extend ourselves to you, to share announcements, and to reach out to you to ensure that we try and educate those of you who need that education, what you can do to bring your own lives and your own business to the next level. But in addition to everything in terms of education, in terms of software, in terms of even the community itself, what we want to share with you are different additional opportunities where you can extend your network. I don't know about you, but ever since I started, becoming an entrepreneur, getting started in internet marketing, I've always believed in the phrase, your network is your net worth. A lot of mentors say it. Some of my own mentors, as well as my own friends, we believe in that. And for me personally, I don't know about you, but that has always been true. Case in point, one of the very first seminars that I've ever attended, this was all the way back in 2005, 2006. That was where I met the one and only CEO and co-founder of Groove, of course, Mr. Mike Filsame himself. At the very same event, I met people like, Donna Fox, Tom Beal, other big names in the industry that you may or may not have heard of. I'm talking about people like, Terry Dean or Gary Ambrose or Henry Gold, all of which I met all at live seminars in my first few seminars that I've ever went on as an internet marketer. And of course, I've remained friends with them ever since. And I'm sure you always have heard of the different cruises, the internet marketing cruise, the marketers cruise. That's always been a big thing for many of us Groovesters here as well. Well, before the marketers cruise even became a thing, I already started cruising with, again, people like Mike Filsame, with Tom Beal. And it's at my very first internet marketing cruise, I believe all the way back in 2006, where I met a man by the name of Mr. Ken MacArthur, and he invited me to his event in Philadelphia called JV Alert Live. This was when I was still working at Google, and at that event, I met people like Joel Comm, like Willie Crawford, who also is, by the way, a part of the Groove community. I met people like Frank Sousa, like Sterling Valentine, which again, I became really good friends with them and have remained so to them, good friends with them to this very day. The point is, Whenever you have the opportunity to do so, we highly recommend that, of course, you connect yourself not just virtually, but in person whenever possible when it comes to all these live events, whether it's the next Marketers Cruise, whether it's the next GrooveCon, whenever that's going to be, or whether it is a live virtual event. The reason for that, as we mentioned before, why is it that your network is your net worth? The reason is simple. It all begins, yes, with networking. And here's the truth. I learned so much from them. Every time that I really think about where I have been to for the past 15, 16 years, the person that I've become, all the accomplishments that I've made, is not just because of getting out there. It's not just because of learning from them. What's even more valuable than the mentorship is, I wholeheartedly believe, it is, of course, the friendship that we've been able to cultivate over the years. And even though for many people we've lost touch with for years and years, sometimes for 10 years plus, whenever things need to happen, whenever I need to reach out to them or they need to reach out to me, I honestly believe that the relationship that we've built during all these times, it's all worth all its weight in gold. And so, yes, it does all begin with the networking. It begins with our ability to actually go out there in the first place and meet people. But as we all know, times have changed, right? Times have changed so much that these days there's issues to even go out. I mentioned moments ago that, yes, I am in the middle of a lockdown. And that is absolutely true. I am still in the middle of the lockdown. And even for people who are right here in Malaysia, I'm having a hard time just getting out of the house and meeting up with them. And so you can rest assured that whenever all of these types of things actually happen, we need to make do with these times. We need to make do with what we can, and that is why we are here, right? It's not just, once again, a matter of going out and having issues, going out and meeting people at real seminars. Even if there are opportunities, and even if the world hypothetically is all opened up for introverts like me, for people who, even when I do go out there, if people do not approach me, I have a hard time meeting people because I am not the type of person who just go out there and just introduce myself to people, right? And so with all of that, yes, I believe that the reason why we're all here is all because there are much bigger opportunities out there, okay? Being right here in Groove, not only are we a community, not only do we provide you with education, not only is everybody, myself included, provided with the best darn opportunity there is when it comes to networking, when it comes to education, when it comes to software, but also everything along the lines of networking. Case in point. If you recall, for those of you who have been around this long, okay, ever since last October, we had this 2-week Groovathon, which gave us the opportunity to meet up with brand new people that we've never had the opportunity to meet up with before. We got the opportunity to retrospectively and reactively, okay, check out all the nice, great people out there who are the active people, who are the extroverts, who are social and willing to share, who invited us, right? Invited us into their homes. And we had the opportunity to meet them, to learn from them. And all these great things is all because Groove gave us the opportunity to meet up with all these great people via the Groovathon. Well, for those of you who have been around for the last few weeks when we announced all the great announcements of the Groove expansion and the live launch events that we're doing, you will know that in just a few weeks' time, we are also having the next Groovathon 2.0, the mini version of it. It's not going to be 2 weeks long, okay? But it is going to be 36 hours in length. And looking into the comments, you can see a couple of people who will be involved. Okay, for example, we got Nicholas from Groove Pages Training. He's hashtag live with hashtag Groove Asia. He's a big part, by the way, in everything that we're doing now when it comes to Groove Asia. Okay, when it comes to the community groups, when it comes to the contributions. In fact, check out, if you haven't already, inside of our private communities or our social media platforms, if you want to see the contributions that Mr. Nicholas have made, not just in terms of him being a leader, but also creating different types of graphics and banners, contributions to the promotional tools. Okay, Groove Pages Training, Mr. Nicholas, he is definitely one guy that you should absolutely get to know, get to meet, because he is a big part of, once again, everything that we're doing as well. In addition, you will see Trader Rob, hashtag live groove announcement to start off my day. Good way to get into the mindset, hashtag groove grinder. Mr. Rob is also a big part of a variety of our communities as well. And because he is a go-getter, because he is an action taker, he was telling me that as part of the Fast Start Marketing Lab, which is an educational course that we launched earlier in January of 2021, he's been watching those time and time again. I think he mentioned that he watched them 8 times or 9 times or 10 times each. Okay, each and individual one of those courses. And that's why he is a fast action taker. That's why he's getting results for himself. And that's why he as well is going to be a big part of everything that we do right here in Groove, as well as our Groove expansion projects, such as Groove Asia, for example. All these things are absolutely huge. But going back to the actual launch event, and the reason why Mr. Nicholas as well as Mr. Rob are a big part of everything that we do, yes, this is going to be a 36-hour mini version of the Groovathon, and this will be almost like your opportunity to have the exact same opportunity that I had when it came to meeting people live and in person. Okay, especially right here in the Groove community, we are providing you the opportunity to do the exact same thing, where you now also get to meet some of the world's best. And this includes the celebrity guests that we have, which is the topic of here today. If you see the title of wherever it is that you're meeting us right here, right now, watching us on the show, Mr. William Hung. So what I want to do right now is to, of course, share my screen with you. And of course, at the same time, share with you this particular page that I want to shoot up on the screen right now so that you can actually go there and visit it yourself. grooveasia.cm/launch. Okay, you can see this on the screen, grooveasia.cm/launch. I'm not going to go through all of the information that you need to know when it comes to the Groove Asia launch event. I invite you to come here to this page to learn more. I also invite you to check out some of our previous sessions of right here at Groove Live or Groove Asia Live, because we talked a whole deal about everything that you would want to know about this Groove Asia launch event. But what I want to direct your attention to right here, right now, if you do happen to be here, okay, you can see that this is happening in under 20 days from now. It is happening very, very soon, folks. So if you want to be a part of it, now is your chance. Go to grooveasia.cm/launch, read up all about it. Watch this video if you want to. There's going to be a whole bunch of superstars, veterans in the internet marketing space that you're going to want to get to know, and you will have the opportunity to meet. Okay, but of course, you will be able to read up all about it, check them out, see who they are right here on this page. But the person that I want to introduce to you first, before we actually get into all the other ones in subsequent Groove Asia live sessions, is this man right here, Mr. William Hung. Okay, so if you don't know who William Hung is, he is basically a celebrity all across the world. I asked my friends all across the different parts of the world, including right here in Southeast Asia. Of course, he is the American Idol guy all the way back, I don't know, what is it, early 2000s, when he made a big name for himself with his audition of She Bangs by Ricky Martin. And so with all of that, right, not only did he come out of American Idol fame, but he became a motivational speaker. He was very inspirational to many people, and even in this part of the world, halfway across the globe, in Malaysia, in Hong Kong, in Singapore, in Australia, he as well also became famous, made a big name for himself. And so that's why he is a big inspiration to all of us. And I want to invite you, okay, to actually have the opportunity to meet this guy right here, right now, because our very own Coach Deb, right here, she is good friends with William Hung, and somehow she twisted his arm, and you, as a part of our Groove community, will have the opportunity to meet him at our Groove Asia launch event. So in order for you to do that, the only thing that you need to do is go to grooveasia.cm/launch. You can see that right there on your page. Okay, and once you come here, I want to invite you to click on any one of these pink buttons. Okay, yes, let's bang it out. And of course, what you want to do is you want to register your spot right here in the Groove Asia launch event page. And once you're able to do that, you will be able to join us live for this unprecedented 36-hour straight global revolution, where you can join us for this one-time only event, live virtual launch event on the 12th and 13th of June 2021. Unfortunately, if you're watching us too late, this event is only going to happen one time. So fortunately, though, if you're either watching us #live or #replay, okay? If you happen to be watching us before the 12th and 13th of June 2021, then you still have the opportunity to join us live. And yes, not only meet Mr. William Hung in person, but you will also meet all these other top marketers, including Mr. Mike Filsing himself, the CEO and co-founder, as well as the fellow co-founders of Groove, and all these amazing names that you see right here on this page. So if you want to learn more, make sure that you go to grooveasia.cm/launch to not only learn more, get full details, but also register yourself. And before I end, yes, I did want to remind you that if you want to go to our YouTube channel and check out our archives, you will learn exactly not just how you will be able to join us, but also how you can make money as well by promoting this very event. And before we actually let you go, let me go ahead and just give you an overview of that really quickly. But of course, if you want the full details, we invite you to go to our YouTube channel, our private communities, so that you can learn all about it. But yes, what you're going to want to do is go to grooveasia.cm/JV. If this is your first time here, make sure that you read up on this entire page, watch this video if you need to learn how you can participate in our affiliate program. But what I want to direct your attention to is right here inside of the promotion tools. The way that you're going to find more information about that is by clicking on links. Okay, and you can see here, right here, Groove Asia launch event. Once you are logged in, you will be able to find your own affiliate link, which you can see right here as well. Okay, once we go to this particular page, via your affiliate link, you should see something that looks pretty familiar, which of course is the exact same launch page that we just saw. Okay, so of course, I wholeheartedly invite you to not only participate by being a member, by registering to join us live on the 12th and 13th of June for the Groove Asia launch event. But in addition to that, I also want to invite you to promote that as well. And how you're going to find out more information about that is by going to grooveasia.cm/launch. In fact, if you do want to find out more about how you can do this step by step, I want to invite you to go to Groove Asia CM's YouTube channel, which if you go here right now, okay, and I'll type this in also, I'll show this to you, youtube.com/Groove Asia CM. Once you are right here on this page, simply go to where it says videos. Okay, and right here, you're going to see our archives of all the different videos that we're talking about, from the registration to the launch event, to the JV opportunity, JV partners, how to get your affiliate links, your promo tools, launch update, FAQ page, promo banner, and everything else, including the live event that's happening right now, the live stream, and everything else. All right, so with that, we want to make sure that you take action on all of that. This is how you are going to be a big part of everything that we are doing. All right, so before we let you go, just to make sure that we say hi to a couple more of you who are saying hi, we have Tyra, who is joining us #live, also saying in the mountains. So it's breaking. We'll replay once I get back to flag ground. Have an awesome weekend, everyone. And Simon, thank you for your time. You're very welcome, Tyra. We always thank you for the opportunity to say hi to you as well. Now I can hear you loud and clear. Good. And that goes with every single one of you as well. Hopefully, you will have the opportunity to watch us in the entire replay so that we can teach you and show you not only how you can meet Mr. William Hung live at our virtual live event, but also a wide array of internet and internet online marketing celebrities in this space that you'll definitely get to know. Learn more about the Groove Asia launch event at grooveasia.cn/launch, or better yet, earn commissions by promoting Groove Asia by going to grooveasia.cn/JV. So with all of that, if you need to, make sure that you watch this entire thing once again, because as always, we give you a lot of really great information. And as always, of course, Mr. Nicholas is saying hashtag Groove Asia, take action. Yes, definitely take action, because that's what it's going to be all about. And by the way, of course, if you want to connect with Tyra, if you want to connect with Nicholas, with Rob, they are all a part of our private Groove Asia community groups as well. Make sure that you join in. You'll be able to find all the links either in the ticker of this video, or depending on when and where you're watching us from, in the platform above or below this video as well. Make sure you follow those things and follow us all across social media when it comes to Groove and Groove Asia, because that's how you're going to get up to speed on all of the cool things. All right. So on behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, I want to thank you for your time here today, even though it might be in the middle of the night for some of you, and definitely right smack in the middle of the weekend for all of you here as well, myself included. We want to ensure that it does not waste your time, that is valuable to you. And of course, everything that we do and everything that we say is designed to provide value to you as well. So with all of that, hopefully you will take action right now on everything that we shared with you right here today. Let me know, as always, if you have any questions by leaving them right down in the comments. And of course, for me, I will see you on the inside. Take care, folks. Have a great, safe, healthy weekend, and I will see you very, very soon. You gotta get into the groove.